Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of September 2021. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my white tarot deck. I clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Pisces, with a Work Your Light Oracle card. So as you can see, I was already into the shuffle here because I'm feeling like we need to get right to it. So let's go ahead and start as we move into this first week of September. Pisces, you're probably going to be feeling a little isolated. Now, that's not because people are, disconnecting from you. It's because you are taking the chance to kind of disconnect yourself. Because you're still trying to make a decision, which we see here with this Two of Swords. And you also have some changes happening in your life. While they're not drastic changes, they're still very impactful. And when I say that, it's because it's impactful in the sense that it's affecting your financial landscape, right? You're experiencing changes either with your work, maybe with your income or your salary or your schedule, or you're experiencing changes in other aspects of your finances, maybe your investments, maybe your business, maybe your savings or retirement, or, whatever the case may be. So because of that, I am seeing here that you will be isolating yourself as we move into September. Now, it's not because, like I said, people are cutting you off, but you really need the time and the space to figure out what it is that you are going to do next. We also have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles means people actually, quite the opposite, are reaching out to you because they admire you and they want to work with you and they love being around you. And so that kind of makes it all the more difficult for you to kind of step back because you do want to maintain these relationships. So, understand that the people who will care about you will understand. But at the same time, you don't have to explain or, feel like you owe anybody anything if you're doing what you need to do for your own financial well-being. Next, we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, it's a card of group work, collaboration. That's one aspect of this card. The other aspect of this card means that you're going to be getting some contributions in some way, right? Now, it could be financial, could be investors. I see this card a lot when people get investors into their business, or, venture capitalists or angel investors. I also see this card sometimes when people set up a GoFundMe, which is very interesting, but it does happen. But this is where, people are going to be contributing to you and the work you do in some way, and there's going to be a financial blessing in that, okay? So, maybe you're going to get an investor. Maybe you have someone who signs a contract, a very juicy contract, with your business. Maybe someone commits to making a big purchase. Whatever the thing is like I said, there's going to be some type of money investment. There's going to be something that really helps you in your business, which is very exciting. Now, we already talked about the Two of Swords here. You're struggling with a decision as it relates to your money. For some of you, I'm feeling like this is whether or not to leave a job. I know that's not going to apply to everybody, Pisces, but I am feeling like that is going to be the case for probably quite a bit of you. I've been seeing that with a lot of the signs this month is a lot of people are walking away from jobs for a variety of reasons. We all know what's going on globally, and things have become very difficult for some of us, in order to stay with a particular company or in a specific environment. So a lot of people are making those hard choices about what do they want to do, how are they going to move forward in their lives. What is their financial landscape going to look like, if they leave a particular job? So again, that's something that's very heavy on your heart, Pisces. I'm not saying that's the specific case for all of you, but there is a heavy decision that has a money tie to it that you're kind of working through as we move into September, Pisces. I already talked about the Death card. This is changes. This is big life transitions here. Again, are you leaving a job that maybe you've been at 10, 20, 30 years? Are you moving into a new business that you don't have any experience into and it's impacting other areas of your life? Are you moving into a new phase of who you are, maybe a new age? A lot of us are, getting older, and we're trying to figure out exactly what the rest of our lives are going to look like, and how we're going to live and how we're going to care for ourselves, care for our families. So you have some transition energy here. Finally, we have the Star card. The Star card is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's a very beautiful card. Now, this is a card I'm feeling of, it's an attention-getting card. Now, this card can be interpreted in many ways. If you have a very public job, sometimes this card can mean negative attention. Also, the Star card has a health aspect to it, a very healthy, vibrant, robust energy. And when it's in the reverse, it means that we have to pay attention to our health. And remember, health is the true wealth, right? You can't make millions if you're lying in a hospital bed. Well, I guess you could. Technically you probably could, but would you want to? So pay attention to your health. The other thing about the Star card is it also means that sometimes you get a lot of attention and it may make you feel a little uncomfortable, right? So again, if you have a public job, that could be the case. But I'm feeling more of the health aspect for this. But again, that's not going to apply to everyone. But Pisces, pay attention. Pay attention to your body and how you feel, and don't ignore anything, right? Because you want to stay healthy so you truly can be wealthy. All right, so let's see what else shows up for the sign of Pisces as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. For the month of September 2021, what do we need to know for the sign of Pisces? All right, Pisces. So as we move throughout September, you're going to be getting a lot of things done, right? I do see that there will be some things that get completed. Some things that really kind of move in a very big way. It's like, I want to say it's like you kind of put the final pieces in place for something, and then it really takes off. That's what I'm seeing with this World card here. But let's start with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a divine connection card. This is a card of you coming together with the right people, maybe the right company, the right client, the right mentor at the right time. And I do feel like this is a personal relationship. It's a personal relationship, but it does have an impact on your financial life in some way. So it could be maybe you start dating someone. But I also feel like this could be maybe you really connect with someone you work with, a colleague, a mentor, a coach, a consultant, a client, a customer. It's like this person is like your soulmate business partner, your soulmate customer. I do feel like that's going to be beneficial not only financially, but also in a very personal way. Next, we have the Hermit card. Now again, remember I said, Pisces, you're going to be disconnecting from people. The Hermit card means going within, taking that time to step back and figure out what your next move is going to be. There's also going to be some strategic planning as it relates to your money, right? There's going to be some ways that you can make some big gains here, right? But it's just a matter of how you plot what your next move is going to be. I also feel like this is a big marketing component for some of you. If you are a business owner, I think you're going to have a really solid marketing plan in order to get your business out there, for people to know who you are, what you do, what you sell, what service you provide. I feel like marketing is going to be very impactful, and it's going to probably unlock some big money for a lot of you who are business owners. We talked about the World card. Next we have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. I don't like seeing this Knight of Cups in the reverse. This means that somebody breaks a promise. And it doesn't always have to be a person, but sometimes it could be like, somebody kind of falls short of what they said they would do. It's like somebody under delivers something. But again, it doesn't have to be a specific person. It could also be like a company or somebody you hire. Like when you hire somebody to do a job, they do it, but it's not up to the standards that you were expecting it to be. It's kind of like that situation. Again, it's not going to be anything catastrophic, but it's just going to be a little disappointing because you had such high expectations for this person or this company or this thing. Next, we have the Magician. The Magician in the reverse talks about not tapping into all of your resources, Pisces. You have so much, excuse me, you have so much talent, skill, tools, experience, connections, and you're not utilizing all of them for your own financial gain. I really want you to consider that. Using what you have to get what you want. Sometimes people have hang-ups about that. Everybody has to use their own gifts in a way that will allow them to succeed. And there's nothing wrong or nothing to be ashamed or feel guilty about when it comes to that. Certain gifts were given to you for a reason, and you need to tap into those gifts because, again, that's probably going to be the key towards you making the money you want to make or having the results you want to have or achieving the goals that you set for yourself, okay? So, don't be afraid to monetize your gifts. Don't be afraid to, ask for compensation that you rightly deserve. Just because something is easy for you or because you've been doing it so long doesn't mean that it's less worthy or less valuable. All right, Pisces, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. For the month of September 2021. Look at this repeater here. We got this guy here. Okay, so that tells me that you still are not using all your resources, Pisces. But it's okay. So let's start here. Page of Pentacles. Good news. Good money news is coming your way when we hit the second half of September. Pisces, get ready. Yes, you have some good news. Now, it could be anything. It could be you getting the job. Could be you getting approved for the loan. Could be you getting some new, equipment. I don't know. Whatever it is, you're going to get some good news. Okay, get ready. Ten of Pentacles. Now, we saw this card here. Remember how I said at the beginning of the reading, you're going to be disconnecting yourself? Well, it looks like by the time we get to the second half of the month, you will reconnect with these same people in a very big, bold, beautiful way. You kind of took the time for yourself that you needed, and now you're ready to show up in a very big way. Excuse me. Now, this Ten of Pentacles is also the contribution card. Do you... I don't know, but I'm feeling like maybe you say no to something here. Maybe someone says, I want to invest in your business. And you say, oh, no. And that's kind of interesting because I don't feel like that kind of is the direction you were going, Pisces. But sometimes that stuff kind of happens. All I could say is be gracious and be receptive to what shows up for you. If someone wants to, give you money, as long as it's not with any type of negative strings attached, but maybe that could be the situation here. Maybe there are some strings attached that just don't resonate with you, Pisces, and that's why you say no. But I do feel like these two cards are related here. They're in the same line, and this was about investors' contributions, and then we have it in the reverse. So maybe you do say no, Pisces. Maybe you say, The exchange is not equal. I don't feel like it's worth the investment if I have to do X, Y, and Z. So I get it. So, pay attention to that. See what shows up around this time and see if that is the case, because I'm feeling intuitively like it is. Next, we have the Page of Swords. This is unexpected news about something being stopped, discontinued. There is a money or a financial connection. Again, it could be related to this card or it could not be. But again, something is going to be unexpected. That's why this card is in the reverse. Next, we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, we also saw him here. Like I said, that was you disconnecting yourself for a little while. By the time we hit the second half of September, you reconnect with these people. You kind of emerge from your solitude in a very big way, and you're ready to start moving forward again. We also have the Page of Wands. Now, this is some good news as it relates to your work or whatever it is that you're doing to bring in money, whether that's a business, your job, your investments. If you're a student or retired, whatever it is that you do, there's going to be some good news as it relates to your work. Okay, so if you're a student, your work is school. If you're retired, your work could be maybe doing things around the home, could be caregiving for relatives or whatever the case may be. Managing or maintaining a home, that is your work. Whatever the case may be, this is going to be good news. Good news coming through. You've got good money news. You've got good news as it relates to your work. We already talked about this Magician card. Again, Pisces, just you not utilizing your resources to their full capacity. And, when this card shows up twice, that means it's a conscious decision. It's a deliberate choice. And for whatever reason, maybe you're just not ready to. Maybe you don't feel like you have as much as you do have. But that's something, again, to pay attention to, okay? Because you are so blessed, Pisces. You are so wealthy. You are so abundant in so many ways. And all of those gifts can translate into money. It can translate into monetary gains, okay? But again, you have to be on board with it. Nobody can force that. All right, Pisces, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of September 2021. Wow. All right, so you've just got a lot of good news showing up, Pisces. More so in the second half of the month, but it's still all good. It's still all good. You got this Page of Cups. This is an offer. This is very exciting. I love this card. The Page of Cups means someone shows up and offers you something juicy, something fabulous, something spectacular. So that's happening towards the end of the month, Pisces, so get ready. But let's start with the Two of Pentacles. That means the budget needs to, you need to pay attention to your budget here. Make sure you are double checking, triple checking your bank statements, your invoices. Make sure everything's covered. Just really pay attention to the budget. Don't overspend, just really be diligent when you're looking at your finances throughout the month. Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords. These two cards are both cards of kind of stepping back. Again, that's kind of what you're doing, Pisces. You're kind of stepping back. Ten of Swords means you were probably feeling a little burnt out, and now you are making some different choices so you don't feel burnt out. Maybe that's taking a day off. Maybe that's going on vacation, whatever that is for you. Four of Swords is stepping back. A lot of times this is meditation, going within. We talked about that with the Hermit and the Five of Swords here, about you just kind of stepping away. Looks like by the time we close out the end of September, Pisces, you really will be kind of doing your own thing, stepping back and observing, stepping back almost in preparation to make a jump, maybe stepping back from a job or kind of lessening your involvement with something. So when you do walk away, it'll be a much cleaner break, so to speak. We also have the Page of Cups. I talked about that. This is fabulous. an offer coming through. It's very exciting. Get ready. Finally, we have the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups in the reverse talks about a third party no longer in the picture. This isn't always negative. A lot of times in a relationship reading, this is very good, because if there is a third party in a relationship, this means that third party is no longer an issue. So I have a feeling like this could also be something here related to you financially, Pisces. Could be something work related. Maybe there was somebody who was, I don't know, being messy, or somebody just kind of, making situations worse or making it harder for everybody else. It may not be that. It could be anything in your business, could be in your investments, whatever. But there's a third party that kind of goes away, that is no longer an issue. And again, there is a financial or money connection to that. So Pisces, you have a very good month. Like I said, a lot of it is you stepping back and reevaluating what it is you want to do as it relates to your, your career, your future, your money goals, your business. And I think you're going to come up with a lot of answers by the time we close out September. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and pull a Work Your Light Oracle card. Oh, and this is a nice one. All right, this is Leap. Very good. It says leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Interesting, because I really feel like this card resonates with this reading. Remember, we talked about you stepping back, maybe making a jump, maybe moving on to something else, Pisces. You go first. The universe will catch you. Leap. Love it. All right, Pisces, hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.